Wow, how do I start? Right. Hello, guys. Welcome back. My team and I, well, we just beat the Desert Perpetual Raid race. I think we did pretty well in it. Because we beat it on contest mode, we got the Whirling Ovation new Strand rocket launcher. A Strand exotic rocket launcher. It's a very funky looking weapon, but I thought we would do a little first impressions video for the YouTube. And for anyone who is coming into the Twitch stream who wants to know what this thing does, because there aren't that many people who have this weapon in the world right now. I'd say probably less than 100. And I'm one of them. Whirling Ovation is a Strand rocket launcher, and the first thing you might notice is that it has a charge time stat. It has 5,000 charge time, and you'll see why that is relevant in just a second. But anyway, the first trait: coronal culmination. Hold to charge, release to fire. Charged projectiles have a delayed solar payload, so it's like a mix of both Strand and solar. And then it has liquid coils, which is a really weird perk to have on a rocket launcher, like a fusion rifle perk on a rocket launcher. Then we have the anticipation trait. The charge speed of this weapon's next shot slowly increases over time. Anticipation builds more quickly as you deal more damage with other weapons. Well, here's the gun. It looks pretty cool. It's basically like a little Strand rocket that like weaves rockets. Fuel rod cannon from Halo. It looks like something from Halo. But yeah, as you can see, it has that anticipation meter in the bottom. I've already kind of tinkered with this a little bit, but basically, you can't reload this rocket. It has 7 in the mag, or in reserves, and the way it works is you hold down the trigger and it charges up a bar that gets progressively more filled, and boom. That's like a decent amount of damage, but it's a pretty slow charge time. Like if you look at this, you see like we're charging it up, it's pretty slow. You can see the solar projectile being charged in the middle. It's quite a cool animation, I will say. It actually shrinks the corners of your screen if you see it. It makes you zoom in a bit, and then boom! It sticks to the target like a lasting impression there. So it has 2 delayed detonations, like the impact and the solar blast from afterwards. But you see the anticipation meter is filling very slowly in the bottom left. Well, that can actually be filled a lot faster, dear viewer, if you deal damage with other weapons. So if I deal some sniper damage over here and I swap back, it's already filled like a decent chunk of the meter, and it's filling fairly quickly. So I actually haven't tested this that much, but it seems to give it like an initial like speed boost. So I don't know, maybe if I do a little more damage, it'll go up. But there we go. Now that it's at 5 stacks, here's the cool part. When you're at maximum stacks, the rocket charges so much faster. Look at this. Boom. And it consumes your entire anticipation meter. Yeah, it charges slowly over time, and you can deal damage with other weapons. I don't know if it's like tick-based damage, so something like an area denial frame would like increase the amount that it would charge in the background, or maybe it's based on like the amount of damage. I'm not sure if the area denial is really doing it here, but you know, it is charging. And let's just kind of see with like this amount of anticipation. Still pretty quick, but there aren't that many Strand verbs, or actually I don't think there are any Strand verbs included in this exotic, so it's a bit of a weird one in this respect. I was kind of wondering what they would do with an exotic like this, but I guess the other thing we could try is something that does like a lot of damage in a single shot, like a sniper, for example, like the new raid sniper, the Lance Ephemeral, which by the way is a very cool looking gun. So we got that much, so if I do like boom, 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 boom. Still Road Sniper. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of filling faster though. Would it be a viable Parasite alternative? Well, that's actually a very good suggestion. We should test the damage versus Parasite. So that is about 7,000 damage. Obviously, I'll have that on screen. But tell you what, let me grab a Parasite. An arrow at times 20. So let's get Greg back. So a times 20 Parasite does... Oh, it's less. So that's about 6,500 damage. So a rocket from Whirling Ovation does do more than a times 20 Parasite. Let me just show it again. Obviously, it takes a while to charge up. But I think it's slightly more. 6,600 versus 6,500 maybe? But yeah, I'm trying to think like where you would use this. If you would supplement it in like a Parasite rotation. Like, I'm trying to think of a model rotation we do here. Maybe if I had like a mint retrograde, a primary weapon like a reckless oracle, and let's just try standing behind like a storm's keep barricade here. So look, we'll just do a bit of 2-3, 1-2-3, boom boom boom, and then that's it. So, yeah, 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3. Kind of works. Track a boss if it moves. Does it track? Let's see if it tracks. No. T-Crash is doing so. I mean, yeah, we can compare it to a T-Crash. Curious T-Crash. That is 12,394 damage. Does 4,532. That's definitely not right, though. That's different, like, numbers. Anti-mini-boss stuff, like some old GM champ deletion type shit. I think this might just be a fun gun to mess around with, to be honest. Like, champion deleter, maybe? I kind of wanted to test it versus actual Greg. Maybe we can test the total damage. It's just, I don't know if it's that type of gun. I think this is very much like a very gimmicky gun. You know, it would have been cool if... You know what I would have done to this gun? I would have made it so it shot like a special strand projectile that increased all sources of strand damage versus the target that you hit it with, or something like that. What do I think the catalyst will be? It doesn't have a catalyst. It will be with the epic raid. Oh, is that actually confirmed? Oh wait, I think they did confirm that, right? Didn't they? Yeah, I mean, this gun is, it's a gun. It's a gun in the game. It looks cool. It has an ornament, I'm pretty sure. The ornament makes it look pretty nice. It is gun. It is gun in game that comes from one of the most difficult activities I have played in this game ever. Yeah, let's take it to a quick Greg. Actual Greg. Let's go to actual Greg. How much does it do without charge? That's a good shout actually. Before I launch into Greg. So I don't know if these numbers are anything to go by, but without charging it, it's not a lot. It's 1,088. Chat, by the way, I've been awake for 29 hours. Don't expect the greatest gameplay, okay? Or what is it now? No, 30 hours. 30 hours. I'm gonna sit behind a bolt charge barricade. I'm gonna give myself triple strand surge. All right, chat, are you ready for the most exciting, exotic damage test of the century? This is a bolt charge titan with, hang on, what's it called? Whirling Ovation. Let's see it. What? Dude. That's in the video. That's 100% in the video. This is so epic. Hold on. Let's do this. So we'll do one. Boom. I don't know. I'll do like a whole mag and see how much this charges. Oh, that's the full amount. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna let me get off the last shot, please. Oh. Oh, what? How did I die? Oh, I blew myself up. 19,005. I'm pretty sure. What was the number of Thunder Crash? It was definitely close to that. That is certainly a rotation of all time. Whirling Ovation is certainly a weapon in this game. It's very exotic, but yeah, not much else to say. Hey, you know, this is just a first impressions thing. You know, don't hate me. There's probably some place in the game where this is going to be very fun or quirky or useful. And if that does indeed happen, you're very much welcome to come back to this video and leave a nice comment about that. But I think, guys, to the YouTube audience, that's your first impressions of Whirling Ovation. I hope you enjoyed. And good luck to anyone who's actually going to get this weapon in contest, by the way, because it's very difficult. Good luck to you all. Not sure if you should really get it for the weapon. I think there is better loot to get from the raid, like the armor, for example, which has a really nice set bonus. Suspend, unravel, and sever effects, and radiant restoration effects applied to you have increased duration, which is very nice. Which is something I want to grind for. This, however, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was first impression of Whirling Ovation. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!